may or may not have created a monster, because now I feel like any old thing will fly for a video. I know that's not the case, but had another situation where I'm just running around crazy and a bit behind today. And I was like, should I upload a video? Should I not? But I figured maybe you'd rather hear from me in this stage than not at all. I promise you the polished content will continue, but I thought I would just give like a quick life update video today, and also maybe share just a few things that have been going on, some thoughts I've been having, as well as my really quick, when I have no time to get ready and I need to make myself look decent, routine, because hi. So this is me, like, let my hair air dry while I slept on it last night, not a stitch of makeup on. And I thought I would show you guys how I get ready in literally 5 minutes when I have no time. If you are new to my channel, if you're still here after that weird intro, God bless you. My name is Alex Michael May. I have a channel here. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok, and I share all things confidence, learning to accept and love yourself and treat yourself right so that you can show up in the world and do what you were meant to do. That shows up in fashion content and self-love content and vlogs and all kinds of other things we're just figuring out here. I feel like I didn't necessarily expect this to become a thing. And I feel like there's, becoming more and more of you BFFs out there. And I feel like we have so much to talk about. If you guys don't follow my Instagram stories, head over there. I get DMs from you guys sometimes, but if you haven't hopped over there, that's where like the more day-to-day. Yesterday, I had the wildest chat about how I keep breaking toilet seats. So that's a thing. But more of like day-to-day content is going on over there. So if you're interested, feel free to hop over there. Can we have some commotion for the wall? I feel like the wall has really drastically improved the space here. Everything's looking great. I thought I'd just jump in with a few life updates. Just not even life updates, but just random things I've been thinking. One thing I've realized recently is that I have been really dressing, obviously, like in a lot of neutrals, a lot of which I love. But if you go back to my videos a few years ago or just see my aesthetic was a bit extra, and I feel like I still love those extra type things, but I've definitely been playing it more safe lately with my fashion. And I've been trying to like unwind. Is that because I think that's what people want to see? Is it because that's what I'm comfortable in? And I'm just not sure. I feel like if you commit to an aesthetic per se, it's tough because you feel like other things may not fit in that aesthetic. So I had this situation over the weekend, if you follow my Instagram stories, where I was at Anthropologie and I ended up grabbing a pair of pants that I absolutely love. So as you can see, I was in the store, I saw these pants, I wanted to try them on, and I had this whole conversation with myself in my head. It was like, whoa. What are you thinking? First of all, those pants are not for your body type. Those pants are for skinny girls. Second of all, they probably won't fit you. Third of all, that's not the aesthetic that people expect to see from you. People are expecting you to look like expensive and polished and like lights and pinks and neutrals, and that doesn't really go, okay? I don't really know if that's your vibe. And then I listened to like my inner little self, my little inner girl, inner little Alex, that was like, but I really like those pants and I really want to try them on. They bring me joy. They brought me joy. They made me like laugh when I saw them. And I was like, something about those pants. So I grabbed it. Actually, the sweetest lady was helping me buy stuff. She helped me. I ended up exchanging a sweater from like months ago. They were so nice to exchange. And then I ended up getting this pot, which I thought was very much a vibe for the house and the way it's coming along. And she was so kind and like helped me exchange it and even gave me a discount because there was a crack on it. And she walked by when I was looking at this pants. She's like, those are cute pants. I was like, I know. And she's like, try them on. She's like, size down, try them on. I was like, I don't think they even have my size. I don't think they're going to fit, because I still think I have that like old trauma in my brain of like things in store won't fit me because of just a lifetime of being, plus size. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try them. This is what happened. And I love them. I can't wait to wear them. I'm going to wear them this week and you guys will see it. So I just thought that is just something to think about. So I thought it would be fun to do a little video where I leave you guys with some homework. Should you choose to accept the challenges. And number one is if you find yourself out shopping and you stop and see something that makes your heart kind of jump, let yourself experience the joy and give it a try. Obviously, if it's super duper expensive and it's not in your budget and whatever, like You can have some practicality, but that doesn't mean you can't experience the joy of the excitement and giving yourself the chance to participate in that. So your homework is to either go out shopping and choose things you would never choose and try them on, or as you're going about your life, let yourself just experience a little joy and enjoyment in some kind of way. I'm realizing now this video is like a buffet or like a smorgasbord. It's like a variety show. Like there's no rhyme or reason here, but we're just going for it. Another thing that brought me joy this weekend, I don't know what's with like these colors, whatever. Oh, I just realized these really are smiley faces. These shoes, they are wild. And I know that, but something about them makes me smile. I don't understand it, okay? But we're going for it. So I took these out. You can see this here. I took these out for their maiden voyage, and I feel like they almost like gave me an alternate personality because the boyfriend and I went to Lowe's to pick up a new toilet seat, and it became this whole comedic thing. P.S. Apparently they're toilets that flush entire buckets of golf balls in a single flush, if you're looking for that. But I talked about that on my Instagram stories. We were all exchanging stories of like funny toilet breaking stories. I have a big booty. Comment below if you know what I'm saying. I feel like it's like a if you know thing, but no one talks about it. So I didn't know that it was normal or whatever. Anyway, all that to say, we went to the grocery store and we went to Lowe's. And when we went to the grocery store, I found myself like getting really excited about the fruit section. I love kumquats. They don't come around very often. If you've never had them, they're almost like teeny tiny little oranges that you can eat the skin and everything. They're freaking delicious. And they're rarely in stores. So when they come, I get very excited. So I got a bag of those, and then I just decided to make it an assignment of like, what is speaking to me? Like what fruits are fun? Like this was just an exercise. If you guys have ever heard of the Artist's Way, it's a program of creative recovery where you kind of like take yourself on artist dates every week. You just have fun, creativity, freedom, and joy with no outcome. And I feel like lately I've just really been missing a lot of that in my life. So as I'm at the grocery store, I'm picking out kumquats and cotton candy grapes. And then I find a star fruit. And when I was little, my mom used to, like, we lived in Nebraska, okay? Like, star fruits were probably, like, so expensive, very hard to find. And she would always bring home, like, interesting things for me from the store, which is one thing I really will always thank her for. And she would bring home star fruit, which is when you cut it, it's a little star. So I got star fruit, cotton candy grapes, kumquats, mandarin oranges, which I love. I think that might be it. But just the colors, like I even looked at all sorts of other cool, fun fruits and vegetables, and just the colors and the smells and the reminders, it was just fun. So another homework or suggestion for you guys is to go to the store and look at nostalgic foods and just kind of let your curiosity guide you, whether it's like a recipe you remember from when you were little, or whether it's something you've never had before that you're just interested in. Just like allow yourself to veer off your list. And I'm not saying go freaking crazy and buy everything in the candy section. Like obviously keep your health parameters within check, whatever that means for you. For me, it was special and nice to treat myself to having fresh fruit in bowls. It's a snack that's like healthy, but you know, whether you have a hankering for like peanut butter and jelly and you want to cut the crust off with a cookie cutter into a heart shape, because that reminds you of stuff, like find a way to bring yourself joy with your next grocery shopping experience, because I promise you it's going to be awesome. So as I was like shuffling up and down the aisles in my happy face shoes and picking out this fruit, it just brought me joy. And I just realized like how many little opportunities we have every single day for joy and fun and creativity that we're probably not taking. Update number 3, I had my lovely organizer here yesterday and we did some organizing projects. I wanted to show you guys one thing that made a world of difference in my house. So my bathroom is one place I've never really loved, but it's really coming along. It's looking way cuter. I need to push that basket in so it's perfect. But I'm going to show you a quick little before and after we did here. I used to have my bath salts and everything. They kind of just like spill onto the floor because I didn't have enough storage. So they looked like this. And then I had this idea to fill little apothecary jars and like pretty glass vases with my bath salts. I'm gonna add bath bombs to the tall skinny one, and that's what it looks like after. And it's just a small thing, but it made me feel like elevated luxury, my bathroom, a spa experience. And just walking in there and seeing that every time brings joy instead of like, embarrassment, shame, or frustration. The same thing is true for the baskets underneath. I used to have these wire baskets. Everything was falling out. It looked junky. So I found these beautiful, beautiful baskets. And I'm actually ordered another to put on the back of my toilet to put my poopery and like little wipes so it looks more elevated. And ended up adding this extra one to hold my dryer sheets. I just thought it was pretty. And then we put my like Tide Pods in this jar. So I just feel like I'm trying to like elevate everyday little things, and it is bringing me so much joy. And last but not least, I thought I would show you guys how I get ready when I have no time, because lately there's been a lot of instances where I have to be somewhere like lickety split, and it was like either I didn't know or I lost track of time, any number of factors. You oversleep, you know how it is. So I thought that I would show you guys how I get ready super duper quick, just like my everyday makeup, that when you don't have time to do your makeup and hair essentially. So just to make sure that we're not cheating, Alexa, set my timer for 5 minutes. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, because I have like some like, you know, redness, etc. I do like skin correction. So I either use this BB cream or I have another that I use the Cicapair by Dr. Jart, which I don't know what that is right now. So I'm just gonna go in with this is the Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream by L'Oreal, which is a great dupe for that. It just really helps neutralize all the redness that I have on the daily. So I'm just gonna like smooth that over, kind of help even out the skin tone a little bit here. This is our challenge. We're gonna try to do our hair and makeup in just 5 minutes. I've been using this Charlotte Beautiful Skin Foundation. I'm sure you guys have seen this on the internet. It really is that good. I literally am gonna use one pump and I'm gonna just go over it, all over here. Just gonna apply it with my fingers just to kind of create like an even skin tone. You could use BB cream, tinted moisturizer, whatever. This is kind of like a tinted moisturizer. It's more buildable. It definitely has more coverage. But I'm just not going to use very much. I'm just going to do like a simple all over. And then I'm just going to blend it with a brush. You can use a beauty blender, anything you need, anything that you have on hand. And the goal of this is to just make our skin look like our skin, but a little bit better. You know what I mean? Ew, this mirror needs to be cleaned so bad. It's okay. This is real life, everyone. This is how we're doing. This is how we're doing. So I try to, you know, keep the skin poking through really natural. I really want like a natural finish. So that's it. So I feel like skin is looking like a little better canvas now. Once that's blended, I'm going to go in with this is the Cover FX Power Play Concealer, which I wasn't sure. I was recommended to by the girl at Ulta. But then whenever I'd gotten my makeup done for a job recently, the makeup artist was saying that it was one of her favorites. So I was like, go me for accidentally finding that. Now I'm just going to take this brush and blend the concealer. This is just if you have blemishes, if you have under eye darkness, which I have all of the above. And this obviously, like, I'm not one to set with powder and stuff. It's something that I'm trying to get better about, especially as we move into summer, just for like longevity. But I kind of keep it really simple and natural. If you've ever seen my makeup, I don't claim to be a beauty guru. I'm just trying to look as pretty as I can with what I'm working with. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go with my Pixi On The Glow blush. Here's a trick. You can use this on your lips, your eyes, your cheeks, whatever. But if you have a powder blush, you can just go in and use that same blush on your eyes and your cheeks. And you look really put together. And it's just kind of an overall wash of color that I think looks really great. I think my chattiness is gonna cheat this time, but I'm still doing the best that I can. And when I want a super natural wash, I'll just go up the cheek and kind of around the eye, and then I'll do a little bit even on the nose. So already you can tell we're looking a little more polished. The next thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna swipe our eyebrows up. I'm way overdue for an at-home lamination. You guys know I love to do that, but I've been loving this Refi if you really want that like laminated look, but my eyebrows just don't cooperate. I can brush them up and they just don't want to stay as spiky as I want them to. I have been wanting to try the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I haven't opened that yet. I feel like I've tried so many brow products, but this one is just the one which I think I've already reviewed for you guys that just really makes them stay up. There are some downfalls, like it can get waxy. If you overwork the product, it can get kind of flaky. But if I'm just trying to like look brushed up and awake quickly and my eyebrows are not cooperating, Refi is probably the best product I found, other than like a soap brows kind of thing, which I have those too, but for some reason this is just what I'm using right now. I kind of fall into like the habit of using the same product over and over. Do you guys ever do that where you're like, I don't know, it's just what I have? If you saw, okay, we're gonna do a makeup bag clean out video. I think I've told you guys this before, but I'm literally using a freaking Ziploc bag as my makeup bag right now out of like laziness and overwhelm. So I'm going to do a full makeup bag clean out because one of my products burst in my makeup bag and I just had never cleaned it out. So we're going to do a little makeup bag clean out video soon. But this is where we are with our brows. I just kind of like brush them up, make them look more full and awake. And then this is totally optional. You can go in with like one swipe of mascara if you just want to look a little more awake. I sometimes feel like my eyelashes are a little on the blonde side. So I feel like sometimes if I don't like just do a single swipe of mascara, it looks a little tired, but I don't really want to do like a full eye thing. So I'm kind of just like adding a tiny bit here. And then the last thing I'm going to do, like bet our timer's going to go off any second and we still have to do our hair. I'm just going to do a little bit of highlighter. You could also use just like an oil serum, like anything you have, and just give like a little bit of like shine to the skin so it looks more awake, especially if like me, like I'm having dull dry skin right now because it's the winter. So that little bit, do you see, it just kind of makes you look more awake. And then I'm just going with a really natural lip pencil. This is Laura Mercier. The color is Baby Lips, and it's just like a really natural. I have every nude, natural, light pink pencil lipstick thing on the market because that's just, I wear the same color every day and it's essentially my lip color, just like in the form that will give me a little bit more color. So that's it. You can really barely tell. And that is my, I think we did that in like maybe 3.5 minutes. So now we have 1.5 minutes to do our hair. We can do this. Okay, so depending on what you have to work with for your hair, I like to assess the situation and see what I can do. So I'm gonna throw out a few options here and then decide what my best option is. So I obviously slept on wet hair. Texture is questionable. When I have hair like this, it also depends on your length, right? There's a few different things I will do. If it's greasy, we'll start with dry shampoo. We assess the texture. I do like this Oribe Mistify Restyling Spray. It allows you to like spray in your hair and you can either air dry and see if you can get different texture or like reheat style, but essentially activates the products already in your hair. It lets you completely redefine your hair. It essentially kind of gets it wet. So with my hair, like with my style and my cut, I like to do a deep part. And I can either do a deep part and see if I can make this texture, if I can work with it, right? Because if I kind of tuck this, do some earrings, like this is kind of a vibe, that disheveled look. And then I can either literally just curl 1 or 2 pieces here or try to scrunch them to make it work. So that's option 1, is lean into the natural texture that's already happening and try to mimic that and make it more uniform. So that's one thing I would do. If I had an earring, it looks like I tried. The second thing I would do is put my hair up in a clip. So to do that, I would just pull it up, go like this, put a clip in my hair. But the trick to make it look finished is to pull these pieces. And again, depending on time, sometimes you literally don't have time to plug your curling iron and wait for it. If you have time, you could do that. Otherwise, you can just leave these little straight pieces down, add some earrings, and you look like you tried. Third thing I'll do, if there's no salvaging wearing it down, because like there's also like the triple barrel, which I have. Again, I'm in a hurry. You can like triple wave your hair so it looks like that. That's a great move. I like to do that and let it last for days. Generally, if I curl my hair, it'll last me for days. But the third thing, if there's no salvaging anything else, this is my trick. I will part my hair in the middle and I will kind of even maybe back comb up here. I definitely add dry shampoo. And then I will do a low bun. I think my hair is okay to wear down, so I'm going to leave mine down, but I'm just showing you if you are in a dire straits, you can kind of tease it so it has a little volume at the crown and then pull it back into a bun. I like to use a clear elastic, but you can put it in either a low pony depending on the length or preferably a low bun. And then you can either keep it slicked like this with earrings, or with the low bun, you can even pull out like a little bit of bang and you look like a little chic fashion girl. As if on cue. Alexa, stop. There goes my timer. So we actually did it. This is incredible. So this is how this turned out. I would definitely add like an earring, and I just think it's a good option. You can smooth it with like hairspray. I kind of think I like it perfectly tucked like this, but I just think it is a vibe. Yeah, so I hope that's helpful. I got to jump on to a Zoom call now, which is why we got ready. So I'm just going to put a top on and then I have to run out to an event tonight, but it's a bit of a chaotic day. At this point, you probably just think I'm a chaotic person, which is not entirely untrue. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope that these little weird tidbit videos are helpful to you. I have plans to like mobilize and shoot things a little bit more back up to our kind of high quality, good camera, studio speed next week. So stay tuned because I do have some really good stuff that you've been requesting for a long time is in the works, I promise. But in the meantime, thanks for sticking around. Like I said, I think it's best to kind of show up instead of not showing up. So even though it's imperfect, I encourage you to do the same in your life, whatever that means. My last little bit of value is I just got this book by Adam J. Kurtz. He is Adam JK on Instagram. And he had this thing, if it's still available, if you go to his website, it's probably like Adam J. Kurtz or Adam, here, I'll put this. It's You Are Here for Now. It's this book, A Guide to Finding Your Way. I just started reading it. It's really resonating. It's really cool. I like his work. And I got it for free. So if you go onto his site and you add it, all you have to do is pay for shipping, which is like $5. And if you enter the code Adobe, ADOBE, I'm assuming that Adobe, like the Adobe suite of products, is somehow sponsoring him. If you enter the code Adobe, you get the book for free. And I think I paid like $5 or $6 in shipping, and I think it's totally worth it. So anyway, it's a Penguin Random House book. So it's like a legit book, and I love his work, and it just really resonates with me. So I thought I would share the wealth. If for some reason that code's still working, give it a try. Comment below and let me know what you thought. Let me know if you liked this quick getting ready video, because I have so many more hair hacks and makeup hacks, but would love to hear your thoughts as always on any of the above. And I hope to get you guys some more high quality videos soon, but let me know if you want to see these instead of nothing. And I appreciate you guys for being here. I hope you're having a great week. If you have any tips or tricks for getting ready quickly, or have any just life hacks you want to share along with this video, comment below, let us know, and say hi on the other socials, Instagram, TikTok, etc. Thanks for being here. I'll catch you guys next time.